Hi, welcome back to the SHTICK for 2017, our first show for the year. And as usual, we are looking at people who have got a real passion for something, usually in a creative way, and also meaningful and significant. And as our first guest for the year, we have in the studio Hedy Ritterman.
Hello.
So nice to see you.
I'm glad to be on the SHTICK and to be with you.
Yeah, well, we go a long way back.
We do.
Yeah, way back to school days. And you were married to a chap called Hedy Ritterman.
A special chap, yes.
A very special man. You got married early and have 3 beautiful children.
Yes.
And some grandchildren as well.
4 beautiful grandchildren. Boys, all boys.
All boys.
All potential footballers.
Yeah, they're all the Ritterman,
Carry on the Ritterman tradition.
Cousins of Michael and Henry, of course, who are famous in our community for their football and athletic prowess.
Absolutely.
They were both my rovers at Caulfield North Central.
Oh, there you go.
Way back. And so you've got a shtick.
I've got a shtick. It's been going for quite a while, my shtick.
Yeah, it's coming on to 7 years since Henry passed away.
Exactly.
And at the moment you are involved with an exhibition that's on at the Jewish Museum.
I am. It's called One Man in His Time, and obviously that refers to Henry being the special man, but it also references Shakespeare, and we're all one man in our time. And it's an exhibition that is about Henry, but it's about all of us, because we've all got a finite time here and we all need to make the most of it. And I'm passionate about living life to the fullest, as Henry was, and sharing that passion with everyone that comes to the museum.
Yeah, well, I went to school with Henry. We met when we were about 14. Or that time when we're developing and we're learning and all the social skills. And I always admired Henry for his ability to be socially apt.
Very socially apt.
Yeah, and he was also very sportive.
Yes, he exuded a charm. People were drawn to him. I called it arrogance.
Well, he did have a very healthy ego, we should say.
Yeah. Although he did say that I knocked it out of him over the 40 years we were together. But no, he was a unique character and loved life and loved people, and people loved him. And I've been the beneficiary of that love in a way where, you know, after he passed away, I got so many beautiful messages from strangers, his patients and friends and sporting colleagues.
Yeah, we did mention that Henry was a dentist. For many years. In Albert Park.
South Melbourne.
Yeah. Same thing.
And the surgery's still there, and I still go there. In fact, I was there last week, and it's always very sentimental to go there and to sit in the chair and remember.
Yeah, well, he had a balanced life. He was the sort of guy that I remember from school. On one hand, he was a rebel because he loved stirring. He was a stirrer. Loved doing a stir and, you know, just getting some action, always in the action, right? But on the other hand, he was a prefect at school and he was very controlling. I remember he used to look after me. You know, he used to say, "You're out of line," you know, and that sort of stuff. And that, in a sense, displays the kind of person that he was through the collection.
Yeah, he was an incredibly well-rounded person, really. He gave everything a go, and whatever he did
cycling,
100%.
Walking, swimming.
Everything,
He did everything.
He wanted to do it as best as possible. He was a bit of a perfectionist, to his own detriment, as most perfectionists are, but yeah, he did. He gave everything a go, and that's been actually wonderful feedback that I've been getting from people that didn't know him, that have written in the book at the museum saying, you know, he's a fantastic model for people to just live life to the fullest and be diverse. You know, the diversity of his life was fantastic, you know.
Yeah, well, you got married young, you had 3 children, then you are actually a photographer.
Yes.
Before that, you'd done a degree in science in psychology.
That's true,
But your real passion now is photography.
Well, it's art, really. I use photography. I'm not a technical photographer, but I have an eye for photography, and I'm moving out of photography into installation, even video.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a passion for contemporary art. I love it. It's just as a way of expressing things.
And for 10 years before he passed away, Henry was quite sick. He had cancer, and then he eventually passed away 7 years ago. And you had all his possessions. After you thought, what am I going to do with all this stuff? So you bought a warehouse in South Yarra and you unpacked all his stuff. And we're showing a little clip here of you unpacking everything and the kids. And it was such an amazing ritual for you, I'm sure.
It was.
Just to look through it and to just check out, because he was an amazingly immaculate person.
He was.
Immaculate.
He was, yeah.
Yeah.
He kept, and I think that was the impetus for the whole exhibition, because he collected his things, as you say, meticulously. He ordered them all and he had them in boxes and they were labelled, and that was part of his personality. And I felt that I needed to respect that, and he was also an extrovert, so I put the two together and I thought, okay, I'll use the objects that he's so painstakingly collected and allow him to be an extrovert one more time and share his experiences.
So he was literally there. He is there. Like
He's my collaborator.
Yeah, I walked around and I was looking and I was like, Henry's here. This is Henry. This is the life of Hedy Ritterman.
Yeah.
It's just extraordinary.
And it's actually an uplifting exhibition. It's designed to be that way. And I suppose the emotional aspect is in the making and the process for myself and my family, and the packing it away and packing it up. And by exposing him, I feel like I've brought him back to life.
Hedy, we're going out now. We're going to see a bit of Newt's news. Newt's back.
Okay.
And we'll be back with Hedy Ritterman after Newt, when we'll talk more about the exhibition at the Jewish Museum. See you then.